And a jolly good morning to you from outside the Cologne Hauptbahnhof, the other outside, the one that's the opposite side to the cathedral that you can see there peering over the top of the station. I'm heading back to London today on a combination of ice train and Eurostar, but that's not till this afternoon. My buddies that I'm with are currently nursing a couple of hangovers and don't look like they're going to move for a while, so I'm just going to go head on out for a few hours and head on the ice train to the city of Wuppertal and go for a little ride on the Schwebebahn. If you've never heard of the Schwebebahn, I think if you like trains and transport and things like that, it's an absolute must, particularly if you're in this part of Germany. Best described as a hanging train. The tracks are above it. You'll see what I mean when I get there. So I'm going to go and head into the station now and get on the almost inevitably slightly delayed ice train. That's the norm here in Germany these days, I'm afraid. Don't believe what you hear about German efficiency and on-time trains. Most Germans will laugh at you if you even suggest that that is the case. It isn't anymore. And on many occasions it almost makes British Rail look positively fabulous, but enough of that. They will turn up and they will get you there eventually, and it's looking like there's about an 8-minute delay on the train today, but it has come all the way from Baden-Baden, I think, which is quite a long way away from here, and so I'm going to head on in. Let's see how we get on. It's about a 35-minute ride to Wuppertal, to the Hauptbahnhof, and then I shall jump on the Schwebebahn there and do a bit of filming. There'll also be some separate videos of just the Schwebebahn journey itself, up and down the line, if it's possible to do that. I'm not even sure. It was recently closed down for refurbishment. They've got new rolling stock, I guess we still call it, on there. New trains, and the line was completely refurbished, so I'm not quite sure what it looks like these days, but I guess it's nice and modern now. Not sure if you can look out the front and film things as easily as you once could. Anyway, I'm going to head off now, and let's see what Deutsche Bahn have in store for us this morning. Cologne Hauptbahnhof actually is one of the nicer German main stations. Most are pretty good actually, have plenty of stuff in them, plenty of shops and places to grab coffees and what have you. There's one or two that are a little bit sketchier, but this one's a nice one actually. Quite like moving through here, and along with most main stations here in Germany, they are right smack bang in the middle of the city. So if you arrive here, stay at a hotel nearby here, which I did, you are close to more or less everything, and of course you're also close to the local transport options and should be able to get around fairly easily. Let's have a little look for my train. There it is, 9:16, now due to leave at 9:21. It's caught up a bit. Platform 3. Now the Deutsche Bahn Navigator app is really rather good actually. I've used it many times. I clicked in this service I'm jumping on this morning. It keeps you updated with the platform number if there's any hold-ups on it. But one thing I'm curious about is it kept popping up telling me I can't put my bicycle on there. Well, I haven't actually indicated I'm taking a bicycle. I'm not taking a bicycle. But there's something about Wuppertal station which says I can't take one there. But it might become apparent once I get there. And it should be coming in any moment now. It said a 5-minute delay, and we're almost up to that now. Grimy windows on this train, I have to say, but get a sort of bit of a view out of them. A bit quieter this morning. It was pretty chaotic over the weekend on the ice trains, but there have been 2 days of strikes on the German railway, so I think there possibly was a knock-on effect over the weekend. Friday they were back up and running properly, but things were very, very busy. Monday morning, not too bad at all on this train. And a warm welcome, or a chilly welcome I should say, to Wuppertal. I haven't really got very long here, probably 3 hours at the most, so not really got time to look around Wuppertal. I know absolutely nothing about the place apart from the Schwebebahn, which is why I'm here, so I shall be concentrating on that. If I get any time at the end, I'll have a little look around the town, see what there is to see. Seems to be quite a big railway junction and quite industrial as we headed on in here, so just need to go and offload one of my bags for a little while. I had to bring everything with me because I'm not going back to Cologne today, and yeah, we'll head to find the Schwebebahn and have a ride on that. Seems quite a bright and airy main station. Looks like it was probably revamped not that long ago. Just as a point of interest for you, if you are travelling through German railway stations, or just nearby one even, you don't have to be travelling as such. Most, even the smallest of stations, usually have a lost luggage facility, or left luggage facility I should say, not lost, repeat that, left luggage facility. Some lockers, usually about €3 for a small bag and €4 for a big bag for 24 hours, or maybe even 48, but certainly long enough to save you the hassle of carrying them around with you if you've just got a short amount of time somewhere. So I've just got to find where they are here. I definitely saw a sign for them a moment ago. There they are, right, tucked away in the corner. Sometimes they're in dark, dingy little rooms, out of the way slightly. Spiel mit mir, that's a Rammstein song, isn't it? And yeah, you just grab one of these lockers, pop in the requisite amount in coinage, and take a key away. Don't lose your key. That'll do me. It's probably the old station with a bit of new added to the front of it over there. And like most of the German towns in November are getting set up for the Christmas markets. Looks like Wuppertal is no exception. And they'll be open last week in November. Last week in November, I believe they all open up. It does take them a while to get set up. There's the one of the Schwebebahn track right ahead of us. It was rather impressively, and in fact there goes one right now. So I'm going to head into the station and get the next one in whichever direction is the next one, to the end of the line, which will conclude this little journey today. And then I shall, if possible, subject to them not being too busy. I understand they're very popular actually, and a very convenient way of getting around the city, so I do understand they are quite busy. But if I can get a decent location, I shall add in a bit more footage on a separate video of hopefully the full length of the route. So look out for that. And if you can't find it, I couldn't do it. Hauptbahnhof Doppersberg. This is roughly in the centre of the line, and as I understand it, it follows the route of the river that runs through. And there's those very, very noisy German sirens. Well, of course I just missed one. I always do. Looks like they run about every 5 minutes anyway, so not a problem. Very interesting infrastructure actually when you look at this. The kind of track suspended from a stanchion each side of, in this case, the river. I'm not sure if it goes over the river the entire time, but it's kind of a tourist attraction, although you can just use regular local transport tickets to go on it. If you've got a Deutschland ticket, for example, you can use it on here, or any of the local transportation companies' various passes that you can get, day passes and or single journey tickets, 3-day passes, all the various options that are available. Quite interesting photos and so on knocking about, showing the history of the Schwebebahn. Just some there on the platform that you can have a look at. Not sure if there's other examples of this at all the other stations. I guess I'll find out soon enough, but it's fantastic. 1 minute, it should be coming. Here it comes now, in fact. Getting some strange looks, but then again, don't we always? This is going to Volwinkel. The driver gave me the look of, I've seen this a million times before. Right, that answers that. You can't look out the front like you can on, say, the Docklands Light Railway or other metro services, presumably because there's a driver in there. I don't know if he tints the screen or has got some screen up so you can't see out the front, but I wouldn't want to put him off his duties anyway by peering through like some kind of strange person. But you get a fantastic view out of the side window, so once I get to the end of this line I'll get a decent seat at the front where I can place the camera, and I'll sure do a full-length video of the entire route, both at normal speed and time-lapse, so that'll be 2 journeys up and down. Well, what you can do is go to the back actually. I've just noticed you get a clear view out the back. I know when you get to the end of the line it goes in a loop, so there's only a cab at one end, or each end of one end of the train. No. Where are you from?
I'm from India.
No, I want to go to India and ride on the Indian trains.
But I raised in New Zealand. I lived 10 years in Australia.
Oh yeah, Australia. Beautiful country.
No,
yeah.
Not here. 4 years I'm in Germany.
Do you like Germany?
I want to go back to Australia.
Yeah, Australia, yeah. More relaxed, isn't it? Yeah.
Everything is better.
Everything's in Britain as well, too fast. They have a better.
I've been to Great Britain, but Australia is the best.
Yeah. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law and nephew and niece, they all live in Perth. So I go there usually every 2 years. I'm going to go, not next summer. I went this year, earlier this year, and then next year. say, if you like going on public transport, trains in particular, and unusual sorts of trains, then you've got to ride on this. And it's not even yeah, if you're at Disney World, they'll have a long queue to get on this, but yeah, it's not too busy, and if you get a back seat, you get a fantastic view all the way along the river. It does certainly does appear to be going completely along the river, winding its way around as the river does. Have actually left the river now, and just going down in the middle of a street, and well, what can I say, very close proximity to people's upper windows. I shall make sure my camera stays pointing in the direction of the road. I wouldn't want to fall foul of any local rules or regulations about peering into people's houses. Well, here we are at the end of the line, and that was an interesting little ride all the way from Cologne Hauptbahnhof on the wonderful ice train and this really quirky Schwebebahn, and we're just pulling into Wollwinkel station. I'll show you a bit of footage of the train doing its loop-the-loop to come back in the other direction, then I shall hop back on board and do some other footage. Well, this is certainly worthy, if you're in this part of Germany, just to come for a little ride. Interesting as you see everybody getting off. It really does swing. It's a bit like a cable car. And there's the rails up there. The size of the horn on the front of it as well. They do like very loud sirens and horns here in Germany. And all it does is just go around the end there. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's the end of this one. I'm going to go back on board in a few minutes, get the next one I think, because I'll probably miss that. And in fact I need a coffee. I'm going to grab a coffee first quickly, and then I'm going to jump on board and do some footage of the full length of the train from the rear, because you get a very good view and an idea of what the route is like. I wasn't sure if it was totally over the river or partly over the river. I've answered that question. I'm going to do the full length in normal speed and then come back the other way and do it speeded up or time delayed. So look out for those videos if you're interested. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you again with some others very soon. Cheers for now. Bye.